before I went to see the Super Mario Bros. Movie, I also watched the movie that I'm going to be talking about today. I did me a little double feature because I had to catch up with all the movies that I missed from last weekend. I didn't go to the theaters last weekend, so I'm pretty much this weekend I'm just catching up to all the shit that I missed. And next week I should be hopefully fine and should just go to the movies to see whatever movie I've got to see. But other than that, yeah, I did me a double feature. You know, I love watching movies, so that's not a problem with me. So yeah, the movie that we're gonna be talking about today is the movie Dungeons and Dragons: Honor Among Thieves. Dungeons and Dragons: Honor Among Thieves is an action-adventure comedy. It's about the character played by Chris Pine, who leads this team of thieves to go try to save his daughter and also tries to stop the evil that is within this little village or town and tries to stop it. And yeah, I saw the trailer for this movie, and I'm gonna be honest, I was not intrigued by all means. I was not intrigued. The trailer looks like every single generic Marvel movie you can fucking imagine. It's not the trailer did not show me anything new. But this film, man, has to be one of the biggest surprises of the year. Because I went into this movie just expecting the worst. And I was just very pleasantly surprised. This movie is actually really solid from beginning to end. It's really entertaining. The comedy's very good. I gotta say, there's scenes that I was just like cracking up. Scenes that I was just cracking up. And just all around from beginning to end, just having a blast. Like, just a truly entertaining, fun movie to go out to the theaters to watch, and this movie really delivered. But let's talk about performances. We got Chris Pine, who is this guy who's the leader of this group, who's, you know, he's kind of a loser, you know what I mean? He has a lot of character where he's lost a lot in his life, and he wants to save his daughter. And yeah, he leads this team of people and tries to save his daughter, and also there's this evil looming that they must stop, and it's great. Chris Pine is great. He's a lovable actor. I've always loved him since when I first saw the Star Trek movie, and he was really good in Wonder Woman. He's just a really entertaining actor, and he's just a really lovable guy. He's funny. He's got that charisma, just like he's good at it. He's really good. He's very entertaining, but also has a lot of character, and a character that you just root for and really like. And he's just a really likable character in this movie. You also got some of the supporting. You got Michelle Rodriguez, who is his partner of crime, who also met him when he was in his lowest, and wants, so both of them just take care of his daughter and just helps him out and just help him with thieving. And Michelle Rodriguez was pretty good in the movie. Of course, Michelle Rodriguez is not an actress that I'm like, oh fuck, here's Michelle Rodriguez, baby. It's her fucking, let's go. But it's not an actress that I go to her movie to be like, alright, she's gonna have a really good performance. She pretty much plays the same character in every single movie she's in, and this is not an exception. She pretty much plays the same character that she always does play, which is not unlikable. She's entertaining. She kicks a whole lot of ass in this movie, but other than that, she's alright in this movie. We also got the wizard, or he's a magician, a wizard, and he's this kid who's also a loser, who in the beginning tries to steal people's money. And yeah, but you very much see the potential that he could be a really great wizard, and that he's capable of doing a lot of shit. And I like the guy. He's a likable character who you very much see that he has a lot of potential, but he's just scared to go in there and get it done. But he's a character that really blooms throughout the movie, and I really liked him in this movie. You also got the girl, who I call her the Transformer, bro. Fuck it, the Transformer. She transforms into creatures, who also helps the team. And yeah, she transforms to different creatures, different animals to get things done. And she doesn't like humans. That's one of her character traits. She just does not like humans. And yeah, she's pretty solid in this movie. She did pretty good. Her power is really cool, and how they show it is really badass, with some scenes that are really good looking. And I thought there were some pretty badass scenes with her showing her power. It was really cool. We also got Hugh Grant, who has now just like pretty much has fucking become the asshole now, right? He is rom-com, lovable guy, to now just being this just egotistical douchebag. And yeah, that's who he is in this character. He's this guy who's the leader of this town. and was partners with Chris Pine, and they did this little heist that failed, which led to Chris Pine's getting arrested, and he took care of his daughter, but the character shows his true colors, and yeah, he kind of really truly just is an asshole now, right? And in some of his movies, of course, he was an asshole in The Gentleman, so I feel like now he really is just saying, let me be a douchebag for once. And he does pretty good. He's an egotistical asshole, but yeah, he's great. He does a pretty solid job in this movie. You also got the daughter, who's not in the movie a lot. Let's be honest. You really don't see that chemistry though. That's the thing. They kind of didn't do much to show like this father and daughter relationship. They didn't show much of that though in the movie, sadly. It's there though, and you very much tell Chris Pine really cares for the daughter, and yeah, she's good in the movie for as little scenes she has. She has some emotional scenes that are really good, surprisingly, and she's a solid actress, and good for her. She did pretty good in the movie, and all around the performances are pretty solid. The whole group, you very much tell this is a team, and you really root for them. The film is directed very well. The direction is pretty solid. How scenes were shot were really cool. I love how they did some scenes, and some of the action scenes were actually shot without it being fucking shaky. I'm glad. Shaky cam is a virus in cinema, and I'm glad these directors are like, let's just stop doing it, and it's great. The action scenes were directed very well. And the writing too, man. The characters have their own character traits, and you actually root for Chris Pine. You root for this team, man. They're the underdogs. You want them to succeed in shit. They're all losers who can't fucking do shit, but you want the best for them, and yeah, they're very likable. Oh, I forgot. The guy from Bridgerton is in this movie. He's this guy. He's just a good man. You know, he takes care of people. He wants to help people out. And he's also a badass who's very good in combat. But he's a very likable, he wants to help people. And he's very good. He's a good man. He's a good Samaritan at times. And he's a really good person. And he's great. He's great in the movie. You can very much tell he's very witty, very smart. And he's a badass. He'll kick your fucking ass, slice and dice you. And he does a good job. The chemistry all around, the team, the dynamic is really good, very believable, and I really fuck with the dynamic in the movie. The music is very reminiscent to The Witcher, which I love. I love that fucking game. The third one, to be more specific. But yeah, I just love the old school folk music. I get a little ring to it. I love it. I fuck with it. It's really cool. The cinematography, I shit you not, there's some great shots in this movie, man. How they shoot scenes and how some of the transitions were pretty cool. I really liked it. I thought the cinematography is really good, and there's some pretty damn good shots in this movie. The costume, everybody has great costumes. Everybody looks pretty fucking good. And all around, just a really enjoyable movie. Like, I don't got much flaws with it. The only thing I gotta say, though, is there was a dramatic moment towards the end that didn't hit me that much. I felt it a little, but it didn't hit me the way it should have. To a point where it's like, I'm a little tired of it. The whole, like, I don't want to spoil, but it's just, okay. There's, like, sacrifice, man. Fucking hell. People could die. You don't have to be scared to kill them. And I feel like they were scared again. And it's like Ant-Man, it's like Shazam. I'm like, bro, if you're gonna kill somebody, man, don't be a pussy, bro. Fucking hell. Do it. Don't be scared. And I felt like, there was a dramatic moment that was kind of, it was kind of like, oh, come on, man. You see it from a mile away, and you're like, shit, come on, man. You could have fucking made it more. You can't feel it when you're like, okay, she's gonna be okay. So, yeah, that's one of my gripes for this movie. But all around, I had a really solid time with this movie, and it's just one of the biggest surprises of the year. A really, really solid movie, and I'm gonna give it a 3 out of 5 stars. I really had a great time with this movie. It was really fun from beginning to end, except for some just little shits. There's some cameos that I didn't expect, where I'm like, oh my god, is that who I think it is? It was great. I loved it. All around, a really fun movie, and I feel like you guys should definitely go out to the cinema to see this movie. And to go watch this fucking movie. I was gonna watch Rainfield, but I saw that this movie, this Suzuma or some shit, the anime Japanese film, so I'm gonna go see that instead. I'll probably see Rainfield sometime next week, but other than that, I had a great time, so we'll see. I'll see you guys in the next review, guys. Bye.